Hey everybody, Frank here. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic today. So, I'm doing much better, thank you, even though every now and then the voice is still going, but I feel very good. And you know what? They say a picture speaks more than 1,000 words. And in this case today, it seems to be very accurate. Anyway, let's go straight into this new wave of information, of articles, speculations, rumors, whatever you want to call it. We always take those things with a grain of salt. We're just looking into it to what it's published here on the web, just offering some commentary. So, before we go, you remember about Jessica Reed Krause, which she's the writer here on this Substack on House in Habit, where she has provided sources which they have contacted her about stories and Elon Musk stories, and there is a lot of stories. So let's get into it. Lately, after the sex party rumors and stories described by Gia, we also got actually the dress reveal. Remember the dress that Gia speaks at the end of the article, where she shows up. Also, by the way, I have to make a correction. The person she showed up at Elon Musk party allegedly was not Elon Musk, of course. I thought so. Probably another actor, which Gia showed up at the party of Elon Musk, and was upset because happened to be also a pastor boyfriend, something like that, and escalated in an argument. So, um, the interesting thing here now is that on this viral clip here, there are those articles going around, published August 28th here, about Amber H being in possession of videos of cuddle parties that Elon Musk attended or he was the creator of, and she could blackmail him. I mean, those are crazy stuff. Andy Signore from Popcorn Planet seems as probably talked about this. I'm not sure, but in time we'll figure out if those rumors are true. But going by the sources, Jessica Reed Krause is publishing more stuff here. And as you can see, this was one of the pictures of those parties where several friends, which you also by now know, I think this is the friend that lived in the house with her in Johnny Depp's penthouse. Some other, I don't know honestly who they are. I also don't care. Again, for me, it's not about the parties. Consenting adults, they can do whatever the freak they want. It's none of my business. But of course, you know that this comes together with allegation of DV, allegation of drug abuse, allegation of drugging somebody, underage girls. So that's where the sort of criminal thing steps in. And we talked about that yesterday. You see that Jessica Reed Krause actually is being targeted here. I don't know if this is a real email, but there are people already actually arresting her in the worst possible way. As you can read in this message, your life, you're in a great danger if you release part 4 of fake sex party stories. You don't want to mess with us. Think of your family, your choice. I mean, this is not stuff. This is, nobody should condone this thing. If Jessica Reed Krause is just reposting or posting sources story of people contacting her, talking about this stuff, this is journalism. She shouldn't be targeted. If those were like fabricated story, for instance, I'm just, being the devil's advocate. If those were fabricated stories, then, Jessica Reed Krause, of course, would be full of shit and should be debunked. But again, this person is doing this service now at the moment, sharing this unknown person that came forward with the name of Gia. So we have to take it step by step. So as you can see here, in East Blue Gardens, men and girls came and went like moths among the whispering and the champagne and the stars. Actually, I don't know if this is actually a part of the Great Gatsby from Scott Fitzgerald. Probably it is. But let's get back to one thing in particular, which is why perhaps age is so incredibly confident in fighting those appeal, not being afraid of having to pay. And you know that a lot of speculation comes from the fact that she used to date Elon Musk, and perhaps maybe even Elon Musk ended up being a victim and being manipulated, perhaps. I don't know. A lot of people allege that, a lot of people say that. I just want to share you this picture. Like I said in the beginning, a picture speaks more than 1,000 words. And bam, look at this. This person here saying, cash cow number 2. As you can see here, you can recognize some people, which is AH on the shoulders of Elon Musk, drinking a glass of wine, and everybody around Elon Musk basically are the same people which were gravitating around Johnny Depp life, literally living in his penthouses. So this entourage of people that probably AH called friends moved from JD house, where he was very generous and kept those people living around him rent free, expenses free, for quite a while. And all of a sudden, when things moved on, look at that. The whole entourage moved together with AH. With who? Well, none other than the richest man on the planet. Honestly, I don't know if Elon Musk is a piece of shit or he was just a victim. I want to go a little bit more for the victim so far, because you never know. Narcissistic people, people with those tendencies can be quite difficult and charming and so on and so forth. But again, we don't know. I don't know. I have only to speculate on this. But when you see the pictures, it's obvious that the whole entourage moved, so to speak, to better life, because through AH, all those people were granted privileges, and the privileges of the mega rich. Johnny Depp was a successful and was already a super, super wealthy man, probably worth in hundreds of millions, which is already insane. And he provided that kind of lifestyle for all these people. And here we go, the whole entourage moved around this guy, providing probably even further privileges, because he's like exponentially richer than anybody else, including JD. So that tells you a lot on the motive of people. And if you ask me, it's not so much of a stretch to believe that those people concocted what they did, right? Because they were moving on to an even more powerful person. Again, I think there's a part of me that always think that Elon Musk really dodged a bullet here. He really did. He doesn't seem like, let's say, the most capable person in terms of, let's say, dating or finding women. I think he honestly, and I say this with respect, I don't mean to demean him in any way, but he seems very much obsessed with his work, very nerdy, probably also, I would say, a bit introspective. I don't see him as this kind of like really capable, charming dude that is capable of getting dates if it wasn't for his status. But that's just my thoughts. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Let me know your thoughts. And because of that, I think that people like this, they can be very easy target, extremely easy target of people with bad intent. And that's why I said I believe that Elon Musk probably really dodged a bullet here with all these people. On the other end, we also don't know. We also don't know his implication. We also don't know what he did, what it's coming out here. It seems, and a lot of people are saying this, of course, around the web. I'm just reading through those stuff, which is, according to these people, to these articles, that AH was a little bit of sort of the bee queen of those environments, of this party gathering, and especially bringing people in, younger actresses, younger models. So she was really sort of like the reference point where all those things, those other people gravitated around, and she brought in all this entertainment for herself and for all those other powerful man that gravitated around Elon Musk's life and parties. So yeah, you make of that as what you want, but it's clear that there is more to the stories here. It's very much clear that there is more to the stories, and the only thing we can do is wait for Jessica Krause Reed to publish more. I have the feeling that she has more up her sleeves if she's really in communication with this Gia person. There is the direct connection in between all of those things. So let's not forget also the daughter here of Elon Musk. Again, I don't know if this is accurate. I haven't managed to fact check this. Please call me out if there is a mistake, because I want to be as accurate as I can by just being a YouTuber doing commentary and stuff. But all of a sudden this thing came out of the daughter of Elon Musk that also transitioned, or she wants to transition, and she's calling out AH and the parties, and she's not happy. She's not happy about AH. So this is also, if it's true, probably we will really hear something else also from this source. Wow, never ending. Very, very interesting. Guys, please consider subscribing en masse. Bam, 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 bam. The more the merrier. I really appreciate your support. Also, I'm going to make another video calling out for your help. We have to talk about how to keep progressing, what kind of content you want to see between all the new followers and subscribers and supporters and the old ones. We have to keep growing. We have to keep going. Thank you so much. Always spread love.